Welcome to our channel. I am Krishna. Today we are discussing about speed control method of three-phase induction motor. In this video we will see the very important control known as line frequency control method. We can discuss about variable frequency control voltage. In induction motor, if we can vary the synchronous speed ns, it is possible to vary a rotor speed n. The general equation of 120F divided by P, where F is line frequency of AC voltage, P is number of magnetic poles. Frequency at line voltage change, it is possible to change a synchronous speed and rotor speed. Torque speed characteristics. It is the frequency changed from F1 to F6. The synchronous speed is changed in ns1 to ns6. Load torque is also increased from n1 to n6. Very important advantages of low frequency control method. It is a low slip operation by which we can get high wide speed variation difference between ns1 and n1 small. Slip is directly proportional to the ns minus n is very low, so the efficiency is high and very wide speed variation when compared to line frequency control method. The disadvantages of line frequency maximum torque is decreases with increases in availability of in frequency. How frequency changes? It is based on the desired rotor speed n star. We need to change the frequency by which the synchronous speed of ends the actual rotor speed n. How to change the voltage with respect to frequency? As the frequency increases or decreases, the voltage also has to increases or decreases. Implementation of closed loop V by F control using PWM method. Closed loop system is used where previous speed control is required because even any external disturbance is happen. Closed loop system identifies and maintains desired rotor speed n star we want. First step is to sense the actual rotor speed n using speed sensor. The desired rotor speed n star can be n star and n. Both n star and n is compared in the error generator and generate the error which is equal to n star minus n. Next, this error is given to PI controller. The job of the PI controller is to change its output until input error is 0. So the output of the PI controller is desired slip frequency. Slip frequency equal to F minus Fn. Induction motor torque is proportional to slip speed. That's why the PI speed controller in induction motor is considered as slip frequency. Next, this slip frequency has to be regulated using slip regulator that it will restrict the operation below the breakdown frequency at which maximum torque developed in the induction motor. Now the slip frequency is added to rotor speed frequency Fn, which we can get by multiplying rotor speed with P divided by 20. So we will get desired frequency F star. The desired frequency F star is converted to omega star by multiplying it with 2 pi. Now omega star to omega t star by doing integration. Now with this desired voltage V star and angle omega t star, we can able to get 3 sinusoidal signal PWM control circuit. To avoid confusion, first convert into 2 sinusoidal signal V alpha and V beta will have 90-degree phase shift. Now this desired two phase V alpha star and V beta star is converted into 3 phase VA star, VB star and VC star is using invert clock transformation. Finally, decide VA star, VB star, VC star is will be given to PWM control circuit, where it will be compared to triangular carriers signal and generate the gate signal for switches in the inverter, and at least the inverter will give desired voltage and frequency based on the desired rotor speed given. Thank you.